It's hard being a single father and having to raise a daughter who has CLD.
With us, the warning signs were more blatant. It all started when Billy invited his friends over to play video games. Instead of playing, they were all just sitting there.
Most of the symptoms we used to see were just in college students that would have higher stress levels. But now, as this disease becomes less and less rare and more common, we're seeing this in students as young as 12, maybe 11 years old.
I don't feel like he's my son at all anymore.
Every year, 1 in 10 kids fall prey to chronic indolescentitis, or CLD for short. CLD is the onset of sudden chronic laziness that hinders the subject immobile and unresponsive in some cases. The severity of this disorder is unknown, as very little research has been done on it. But with the recent onset of modular technologies, this disorder has become a spreading epidemic throughout the US and the world. The disorder's rarity and non-terminal prognosis led to its virtual unawareness in the public sector. This disorder, however, is devastating families all over the world as we speak. One can easily find CLD in school environments where there is an abundance of stimuli fostering its development. Although CLD is not a disease transmitted from one individual to another, it has been shown to be learned in youth that are easily imprintable by their peers and surroundings. As a pioneering research firm observing this disorder, 2 families have been observed and interviewed to show you the effects of CLD.
It was those kids. It was those kids that brought you to this, Billy. They're the ones that introduced you to this CLD or whatever.
Especially ever since the wife left me. She said I was being too lazy. And now I'm worried that my daughter's going to follow in my footsteps. It was ever since she started playing video games. She just wouldn't stop. That's all she wanted to do. I feel like I'm losing my daughter.
The first symptom of a patient suffering from CLD is shown to be a lack of motivation to do work. This primarily manifests itself in school children as they procrastinate on their educational resources.
Hey Billy, how's that essay going? That computer doesn't love you like Mommy does.
What are you doing?
Just on Twitter.
Didn't you have some homework that you need to do?
Yeah, I didn't really feel like doing it.
So you have a test coming up you need to study for?
Yeah, I'll just wing it.
Your mother would have liked you to study and do good.
It's fine.
Can't go wrong.
The next symptom you notice in a patient is the onset of an attention deficit. After the slow change from physical activity to inactivity, people begin to lose touch with the real world. This is one of the hardest stages to cope with as a family member.
Billy. Hey. Billy. Billy! Yo!
Oh, hey Dad, what's for dinner?
This is not the end of CLD. After the disorder affects the victim's responsiveness, they are troubled with a loss of motor functions. In our observations, this is the final and most traumatizing stages of CLD. As a person loses their motor functions, they begin to stop their daily routines. This obstructs any chance of the victim to live out their life normally again.
Mom! Mom!
Although CLD may seem like a hopeless cause, there are many ways to help reduce the likeliness of developing it. For one, parents should promote their children to get outside more. Studies indicate that children who not only stay active, but get a regular dosage of sunlight and fresh oxygen can fight CLD's ability to inhibit activity. Another method for preventing the development of CLD is reducing intercommunication between teenagers. This process is hard and cannot be done over time. It requires focus and precision to help people affected by CLD. CLD may be destroying your motivation right now, but there is a chance to get your life back. Do not let the disorder stop you in your tracks. Support this cause and help find a cure now. For more information, go to the website on the screen. If you feel like you're at risk, pick up the phone now.